let's break down the different types of page transitions and talk about the overall technical concept of this and the things that you may just want to keep in the back of your head in terms of marketing and using this to your advantage for your firm. The first way that most people get to a page on a website is a transition link. This is the classic way that people navigate, where they're clicking on a link. And on your website, this could mean someone clicked to your practice area page or about us page or your services. And this shows internal links are working. Those links are displaying and it's telling Google and Chrome that, hey, look, this link is working and it's taking me to this page. So that's a page transition link. And then you have page transition typed. So that would be that you already know the website you want to go to. Maybe that's a news website, CNN or .com. That's when you just type that address directly into your browser. What I want you to spend a minute thinking about here is think about the power of that. It's a huge win. It means they remember your firm by name. That is about brand loyalty. And as people have always been manipulating Google and other search engines, they're always trying to find the tricks to how I can manipulate it to raise my firm's rankings, to beat that competition or that competitor over there. The one metric I think is kind of hard to fake is these brand searches. Obviously, you can emulate searches, people typing in to Google, but true interaction value comes from that at scale. And so if you build a brand that's worthy and people recognize and they know what you do, that is a huge vote of confidence. Throwing Google completely aside, from a real marketing perspective, if we're talking about real marketing, that's important. People want to do business with they know, like, or trust. And if you think about the context of your brand, you're probably not as well known as you think you are. And if people don't know about you, they don't know to hire you. And I also bring that up in the context that if you're doing any marketing and you're not staying consistent with a very clear message or a clear brand identity or understanding who your ICP is, then you're going to fall lost in all of the noise and the 700 plus marketing messages that everybody sees every single day. Let's talk about the next type of page transition, and that's a bookmark. And if a client bookmarks your contact page or your blog, it's like them saving your digital business card for later. They value your content just enough to come back. They want to come back and take a look at that. Similar to a bookmark that you might find on X or TikTok. People are booking content they want to revisit. And that's another way that people can go to your websites. I remember many years ago, before I got into SEO, but I was into website development, and a developer friend I was working with, and this was probably 20-something years ago, told me, well, whenever I build a website, I always bookmark it because that's one of the ways that you show up higher in Google. And it just reminded me of saying that out loud. And at the time, there was no Google Chrome. So it's not like that was really a measurable way of gauging rankings, but it's interesting nonetheless. The next type of transition is for page transition reload. So this could be refreshing a page, and this could be a red flag, like a potential client knocking on your firm's door but not being able to get inside. And typically when you see something like that, it means maybe part of the page isn't loading, or you feel like it's not loading fast enough, so you're restarting it, which is typically counterintuitive, unless you're having internet issues. But it basically means that your page is slow or something isn't loading properly, and that's going to create a red flag in Google's eyes. So something to pay attention to there. And then number 5, page transition form submit. This is a goldmine. When somebody submits a form, they're handing you their information about their life. Whether that's an email or a phone or text, whatever information it is, it shows that whatever the goal of your website was, which was probably to collect contact information, that it's working. So that is a page signal, very important. So we have page transition link, page transition typed, page transition bookmark, page transition reload, and page transition form submit. And talking about the form submit, I just want to say that I think this is where a lot of digital marketing agencies get it wrong. SEO or search engine optimization is not necessarily rocket science. It does follow this list of what we need to do, and we need to execute these tasks, and we need to do it in a very beautiful way, a very exceptional way to get the best results. But even though a lot of SEOs can do that, what do they miss? Typically, they're missing the brand, the conversion, maybe the story brand for that page, so that there's no clear flow that's actually guiding the user to take that action. And I don't just mean adding a contact us button or click here for a free quote or free consultation. I mean, taking your clients through a journey to take that action. And it's so easy to muddle that water, not only for SEOs, but for designers and people that don't have a strong grasp on conversions. And then at the end of the day, devalues the page in the sense that maybe that's not going to relate to conversions, but also to value the quality of your page.